Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio. But before we get to begin of this video, in the last video, we almost going to be totally getting scammed a little bit, and things have just going to be making things or making me confusing as well. And because like other kinds like and for some sort of stuff around here, for some too much like those things as well, and nothing is going to be request something like anyway as well. And where today we're going to be searching for learning blocks. We're going to be getting scammed a little bit as well. So far so good. We got for around learning blocks, Comic Studio, but things are just slightly being working in progress. As I'm gonna be scrolling all the way down here, that we didn't absolutely going to be tanned as well. So I just scroll down a little bit, but unfortunately the results were not being appeared like anything that before this, and some furry stuff as well, and the Stars Time Comic Studio, but I'm not very sure. It's including for something kind of a little bit worse that we pretty possibly that we're doing this as well. And also we got more clones of Baldi's Basics Comic Studio that we got anything as well. So let's go for the Learning Blocks Comic Studio, as we're gonna be going here as well. So I don't really think this is gonna be black as well. If I gotta get scammed, I think there it is. We're showing up some spoilers, and we're gonna be doing something a little bit for kids as well. So we have for about 10 numbers, and the alphabets have just still exist around here from anything as well. And the color blocks could be starting around red, blue, and yellow. And the effects could be for much a little bit for this one as well. So we got for some sort of scale of mirrors, maps, and some of kind of those things is really things as possible as well. So we got his face and some coloring blocks as well, and a bunch of objects that we got a pretty possibility to do so. And the colors were probably for exactly a little bit for as well. So I'm not gonna be getting scammed for this thing as well. So, but as you can see here, Learning Blocks is owned by Blue Zoo Animations. Credit to Number Blocks Wiki Fandom, the Number Blocks Comic Studio, and Learning Comics, or like the Blocks Extended Comic Studio, for some Learning Block sprites at the rest of the cropped from the various Learning Blocks episodes, and then the edited to the transparents. Yep, that was absolutely gonna be alright. And what about the effects? This is the title number as well for some sort of seasons as well for the previous things as well. So there must be the numbers. There must be effects like over here. Music effects for some alphabets. And the colors could be for something kind of a lasers. And finally, we got some sort of background images that we got recommended to do so as well. As we scroll all the way down for something like a little bit as well. There's something like a beautiful sky over here, and some crazy jungle, unlike from Dora the Explorer as well. So am I gonna be putting an Explorer cookie as well as possible? There must be dark clouds or something that we probably, I'm not very sure. There must be a floating star over here. There's a Dora map reference, and like anything that we probably not to do so as well. So we got some sort of a crowd here for, unlike the Motor Speedway of the South, there must be the Witch's Castle, even the clouds, like Color Ray, and like the castle in the rain. So, we absolutely still need more for those things as well. And still more of those things. I think this is going to be pretty endless as well, during around from those seasons as well. And there goes the last page as well. Unless there must be becoming some sort of a racing circuit. A circus that we got over here. And this is the interior of the circus as well. The sundown that we got over here. And then the raining castle could be over here. The alpha blocks, the alphabets like these. There must be, even though for some sort of streets like anything as well. And finally, the color books was pretty even still existed around as well. So that is finally pretty perfect as well. So am I gonna be added for some characters as well? And I wouldn't be able to be ready for this time as well. So am I going to be added for some sort of dark cacao reference? And like anything as well. So let's just wait to load some more for just as well. And we're gonna be starting off with Adventure Cookie as well. So even though before I'm gonna be going to do this is anyways, I'm never gonna be trying to find out as well. So if I'm gonna be saying that be right back of this video, it won't be gonna be taking for too long until the video has just automatically stopped for 10 minutes time since the beginning of this video. So I'm actually going to be finding a little bit real. So there is for some sort of Adventure Cookie as well. So am I gonna be putting around here for something as well? So even it's not going to be getting a little bit as well. So I'll be getting a little bit of while for some sort of this thing as well. So I'm gonna be bringing him as well. And we still absolutely need many more to go as fast as possible. So be right back, I guess. After adding a lot of Cookie Run characters, but before we're gonna be end of this video, but have a look at this, that we probably added a lot of Cookie Run characters from over here in the circus, as we got anything from here, including 2 cars and some kinds of characters. That the first thing in this last clip we added Adventure Cookie goes a little bit big wide as well, and for some kinds of A Beautiful Dream of Countryside a little bit as well, that we added Cherry Blossom, Carol Cookie, Angel Cookie, and Fairy Cookie from over here glowing all the way for the lights as well. In the skies before the space, we added 2 Angel Cookies around here between of those, including 2 Pilot Cookies and Astronaut Cookies around for those space shuttles. And I'm probably sure there must be Rogue Ford Cookie, and he was on the run by the police UFO space flyer as going to catching up with him as well, including one of those planes and shuttles like those things. And beyond of its flying thing is Starfruit Cookie lighting up the scepter of the skies like this, including for something as well. Or maybe that she was flying alone, which means there is Sugar Swan Cookie flying around thing as well. At the sunset for those things to the race finish as well. We just added the SRT-10 Dodge Viper and the Lamborghini Murcielago. There's Kiwi Cookie in the middle of some sort of a sunset over here. In the circus, we just eventually added Firecracker Cookie instead of Birthday Cake Cookie as well. And I guess we just added Cinnamon Cookie, added Banana Cookie, Banana Circus Cookie, Moon Rabbit Cookie, Strawberry Shortcake Cookie, Vampire Cookie, and Ice Juggler Cookie. And I never since that we didn't absolutely try to add any more of those characters from the swing. And finally, in for some sort of the kingdom as well in the rain, there is Abalone Cookie and some of the guards from Dark Cacao Kingdom. Especially we added Caramel Arrow Cookie and Crunchy Chip Cookie with his pet. And probably that was a yes. And where's Dark Cacao Cookie around here as well? So we didn't absolutely add it for just as well. Even he was at the throne of its kingdom as well. So that could be the end of this video as well. And that was pretty a little bit great, as I'm not possibly trying to do so as well. So if you'd like to check it out of this comic studio, the link is going to be in the description below, and the main website is also included as well. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.